Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general message in love. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel. And to those of you who do subscribe, it's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my Virgos in love? My Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Can we get a card for now and a card for going forward? Energy in love. And going forward. Okay, it's coming out in the reverse. I will bear that in mind. You have true love at the bottom of the deck, and it says a deep and enduring connection. It says going beyond superficial attraction, and you have divine timing. So this could be about somebody that maybe you are in separation with, or maybe there is just distance between the two of you. It says connection. Love is the bridge connecting souls. It says cherish those connections. You have celebration. I see you coming, meeting up with somebody very soon, or coming into some sort of union here. But let's see. So the first card out, it says imperfections. And it says love is a beautiful mess. It says embrace its imperfections. So again, the energy of nothing or no relationship is perfect, okay? And then anticipation, it says in the upright, it says embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It says it's coming. But that did come out in the reverse. So I don't know if there's some sort of delays or obstacles or blockages in this situation. Something here about taking someone's breath away. All right, what's imperfections? You have the rambling rose, and it says growing apart. It says getting some space. It says getting some space. What? Growing apart or getting some space to think. So it says evolving and outside. And then you have fine romance. It says caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises. It says mystery and attraction. And then you have unlocking happiness. This makes me feel like someone who is on their own here, right? But it's like they're heavily thinking about you, or this is you, Virgos, okay? But it says unlock happiness. It says be vulnerable and open yourself to real love. And we saw the energy of true love at the bottom of the deck. Now it does say chance, free, and exposed. Someone would have to take a risk here. But the Spirit's offering them the key. What is anticipation in the reverse? You have fluttering heart. It says enjoy the romance and decide if you want more. Energy in love. Landing on rambling rose, it says exploring. It says testing the waters or still looking for the right one. So this, okay, it's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, this may be someone who either has options, but I don't know how interested they are in those options. Maybe they, with that energy of rambling rose, right? Again, that rose energy comes up a lot. So again, I don't know if that is someone's name, or someone could have a tattoo of a rose, or, but with that rambling rose energy, it makes me think of almost like somebody, I don't know if somebody's around someone who talks too much. It'll be one of those scenarios when you have that person there and they're talking to you, but you know, when you kind of drift out, you see their mouth moving, you know, they're still talking, but you ain't really listening to what they're saying. And I don't know if it's because someone has another person on their mind. All right, show me more. Yeah, I'm seeing beyond compare at the bottom of the deck. Comparing new partners to past experiences. Give me one more. Landing on fine romance, yeah, it says baby steps. It says take your time and build your love slowly with care. But with it landing on fine romance and me looking at this engagement ring, it doesn't necessarily you're going to get married to this person, but for someone here, it could definitely lead to that. Or it could just lead to something stable, a commitment. Now, for some of you, you know, pushing it a little bit, you could even end up having a child with this person. Yes, sturdy support, build a strong foundation with combined effort. You got to speak softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. So this is the kind of person where it'll be like, even if you have some sort of disagreement with them, it'll be almost squashed immediately, right? This is not one of those situations where two people get annoyed or they have some sort of disagreement or, right, and they stay mad at each other for days, hours, weeks. This is almost like a, okay, it's giving me like a very childlike energy as well. That would be between two. This would be like, I almost want to say someone you could have banter with. But someone here may be unsure. Right? Testing the waters, still looking for the one. But this, if this is someone that is thinking about you, Virgos, this may be someone who is aware that there is some sort of strong connection between you and them. But show me more, Spirit. What is the energy in love? What is the rambling rose? Someone could have like a rose bush outside their home. I felt like it was more like at the front of the house than the back. What's rambling rose? It's the energy in love for Virgo. The Six of Wands. This is victory. This is success. I also see somebody like maybe going on dates with people or... Show me more about the Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about congratulations. It also talks about somebody needing to have like confidence here. Six of Wands. The Eight of Cups. And what's the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands? Because the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something. It talks about abandoning something. It talks about something that doesn't emotionally fulfill someone. So again, I don't know with this Six of Wands, right, with this energy where I was saying, I don't know if somebody talks a lot or they just like to be seen here. Someone could be a bit of a show-off, right? But what's the Eight of Cups? The Ace of Cups. And I was just staring at the screen and I was thinking, why is that reminding me of the Ace of Cups? And then I turn it over and it's the Ace of Cups. So this is good. This is not necessarily a bad thing, right? This is like somebody just really understanding what they want in their life. They know what they're looking for, right? They're just going to know. And anything that isn't, you know, hitting that spot, it's like, okay, well, you know, at least I tried, at least I, you know. But the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups makes the Nine of Cups, and that talks about emotional fulfillment. That talks about feeling satisfied. Now, for others of you where someone may want to approach you and they're in this energy, right? This rambling rose could be someone speaking to themselves. You know when you ever done that? You're just walking around the house and you're kind of talking to yourself out loud. It could be that. But show me what the fine romance is, because this tells me that something will be successful. But it could be after somebody walks away from something else. What's fine romance? The World card. A new chapter. New cycle. Again, this energy of maybe distance between you and this person. There could be differences between you, right? We see kind of how do you say it? Is it interracial relationships all the time? You have the Two of Wands. So again, an energy of making a choice. It's like, but this World card talks about somebody feeling like they have a sense of belonging somewhere or with someone. And it's like one of those energies where it's a feeling that they just can't really shake. You have the Hermit, your energy, Virgos. What's the Hermit? The Fool. Maybe some of my Virgos, maybe it's time for you to start taking a leap of faith. And you'll know if this is for you, right? Because it would say to me that there's somewhere in you that you are still interested in love and things like that. You do want to share your life with someone. But you just have that condition in there where you're like saying to yourself, well, you know, I do want to invite somebody into my life, right? I do want to have a relationship, right? But I just want it to be the right person. I don't think I'm asking too much. And Spirit says, okay. But that still requires action on your part. New beginnings. Taking a risk. This is an energy where something here has potential. Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck. What's unlock happiness? The Ten of Wands. Coming out sideways is a blockage. So it's telling me here that what is stopping somebody from moving forward here, okay? With the Knight of Coins coming out sideways is whatever they've been through in the past. This is like someone who doesn't want to take on any burdens, or they just release some sort of burdens. This is an energy where someone doesn't want to kind of feel overwhelmed. Knight of Coins. Show me more about the Ten of Wands. Something could have something to do with like responsibilities, family. I saw the Ten of Coins at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Swords. We already have the Two of Wands out here. So the Two of Swords talks about being at a crossroads. It talks about someone who is almost like trying to avoid something that needs addressing. Again, this energy where someone may be in their head about, oh my God, you know, my last relationship ended in, you know, however it ended, and it took all of this out of me, or I lost this, or, you know, it took me how long to heal from it. I do not want to go back down that road. But it's giving me that energy again. Yeah, it's that they're giving me that song again. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Well, that would be a sign from Spirit. And I'm not talking about if this is someone that dragged you through the mud or treated you like something on the bottom of their shoe. No. You have the Four of Wands with fluttering heart. This is nice. Yeah, the Sun card at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups with the Lovers. And we have a King of Coins. And we have a Queen of Wands, which could say to me that someone may be very attracted to someone or attracted to how they carry themselves, right? The Queen of Wands is someone who's very confident. So what's the Four of Wands? The Ace of Wands. Who's this for? This energy is nice. It's nice to see this, right? Oh, but Spirit said there is a but, Phoenix. Okay, my bad. I mean, I was trying to hype it up. I was like, yeah, let's go, you know. I love love. If it's real love. But the but is. Spirit, what's the but? You show me what the but is before I say anything. What is the but here? Yeah. Big changes coming. Solar eclipse. It says find your inner truth. Catalyst for change. Letting the past go. I feel like that's what the but is. Give me one more for the solar eclipse. Why the but? The Three of Swords. I'm telling you, some sort of heartache, some sort of pain, some sort of grief that someone here is holding on to. Fear. What's the but? Afraid to take the leap of faith. Clarify these cards. What's the eclipse? Justice. But see, even in this Justice card, oh, there's a card hiding behind it. Yeah. Okay, so even in this Justice card, right, it's making me feel like even with her eyes blindfolded here, it's like somebody doesn't know if they're doing the right thing. Now, something here could have to do with maybe somebody needing to, like I said, I don't know if someone has legal issues or someone here could be attached to someone else. Maybe something is about a divorce, but you have the Two of Coins. Again, indecisive energy. Someone maybe feels like with that Ten of Wands, I don't know if somebody feels like, hey, listen, is this something that I can take on? Do I have time? Someone here keeps going backwards and forwards in their head. And landing on the Ten of Wands is the Summer Solist. And that talks about principle of success. It talks about letting go of control. It talks about just stepping into that fun energy, enjoying it, baby steps. All right. So give me one more. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. What's fluttering heart? The Ace of Swords. Landed on fine romance. This is Ace of Swords talks about truth, clarity, confirmation. Someone here has a vision about something. Communication. That maybe could be something that gets things off the ground if you already know who I'm speaking about. Or if this is you. What's exploring? Testing the water or still looking for the right one? The Empress. Okay. What's the Empress? Divine Feminine. The High Priest is definitely coming out as a Divine Feminine here. Someone definitely could be intuitive, but you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups can talk about missed opportunity or boredom here. Unmotivated. It's an energy of, I don't know, depression or someone's reluctant to do something. Seven of Swords is an energy of a liar, a cheater, a thief. So is this going back to the past energy again? Or is this about somebody self-prophesizing something? Why the Seven of Swords? Because someone could feel like someone's sneaky or someone's not telling the truth, or this is about somebody not being honest with themselves. So you have the Hierophant in the reverse. What's the Hierophant in the reverse? Oh, someone could also be allowing, if someone is spiritual, they could be allowing that to get in the way, especially if somebody feels like, hey, they're, you know, more traditional, or they grew up a certain way, or they have certain beliefs, or there's something here about religion. And maybe this is an energy like, that person, you know, kind of believes in something else. Can we get along? What's this Hierophant in the reverse? The Two of Coins. Or someone has a choice. Someone may be in an unhappy marriage relationship. So what's the Seven of Swords? Someone needs to free themselves of some sort of mindset. The Ace of Swords. I mean, I'm saying, what's the Ace of Swords? Let me put these back. It's the Seven of Swords. Ace of Coins. Eight of Coins. That's the Nine of Coins. And then you have dark to light. Someone may be avoiding, like I said, making some sort of decision here. Maybe they bury themselves in work. What's this Seven of Swords? It's like somebody saying, is somebody going to betray me? Is history going to repeat itself? There's Two of Coins. All right, what's the Seven of Swords? The Four of Swords and the Death. Now, the Four of Swords can talk about laying something to rest. It can talk about somebody suffering in silence. It's an energy of isolation. Someone in deep meditation here. It can talk about an energy of healing. And I don't know if someone's healing from something that already ended. What's the Death? The Chariot, yeah, it's Cancer energy, but someone needing to move forward. Yeah, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Over something that didn't move forward. Or somebody here is resisting some sort of transformation. What's the Death? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Coming out sideways. The waxing moon. Show me more. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, it looks like something to do with pain. Oh well, if somebody misses an opportunity, I mean, I don't know what to say. They miss an opportunity. And I know some people will say, well, you know, when people are in pain and things like that, I understand that. But if a situation has been over and you've been moved on, right? What's baby steps? No, actually, give me one on the Empress and the High Priestess. Landing on the Hermit. The Temperance. So is this like someone here is like some sort of earth angel? But the Temperance talks about something would be peaceful. This is someone who maybe is in their alchemy energy. Someone who's very balanced. Could be someone of very few words. This is someone who has a strong intuition, a strong connection with the universe. So what is baby steps? There's also something here about somebody worried about someone would know about, I don't know, some, I guess some bad habits that they have or had, or insecurities or addictions. Or there could be something here about a Queen of Swords that is maybe toxic. What's baby steps? We have a King of Swords. What's the King of Swords and baby steps? We have the Eight of Swords. That makes the Nine of Swords energy. So someone here is definitely, you know, Nine of Swords is anxiety, stress, it's worry, sleepless nights here. Who's this King of Swords? Maybe somebody's just afraid to communicate. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Coming out sideways is the Five of Coins. Oh, you may... okay, who's this King of Swords? Six of Cups, Two of Cups. Somebody from your past. Got the Two of Cups, but that makes the Eight of Cups energy. So it would say to me, this definitely could be someone that you've walked away from here. We do have the Eight of Cups up there. Now, I have to flip it as well. For some of you, this may be someone who wants to tell you that maybe they walked away from something. But clarify these cards. Who's this King of Swords? This could be someone who's feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay. What's the Six of Cups? The Tower. And the Ace of Coins. Yeah, some of you have to watch out for another person. This may be a different energy here. I don't know if this is someone who is just non-committal with the Knight of Wands energy here, but this could be someone who may be wanting to come back around for finances. Now, for others of you, it may be this person was a player in the past, right? Maybe they had to learn some lessons. I don't know if now they're wanting to come back and offer you something solid. Two of Cups, Ace of Coins. Give me one on this Knight of Wands. The Eight of Coins. And what's the Six of Cups in the Tower? The Queen of Swords. So you have the King and the Queen of Swords coming out here. Yeah, this may be somebody that you cut out of your life here. And what's the Two of Cups? Ace of Coins. Four of Coins. Yeah, be careful of be careful of an air sign, okay, when it comes to love. Just because I see energy there of maybe someone who is very materialistic. So who can Virgos trust? Because I definitely was picking up another energy. So who can Virgo trust when it comes to this love situation? What's the strongest energy? 6 cards, 6 to 8 cards. You have the Hangman, Pisces energy, or someone who has been enlightened here. Someone who's taken a temporary pause to see something from a different perspective, but also to take in some sort of information. The Page of Swords makes you think about learning, and you see all these light bulbs here as well. Someone could be like a writer of some sort. You have the High Priestess, so you've got heavy Pisces energy out here. I see Aquarius energy at the bottom of the deck. So you got the High Priestess out here twice as well. You have a King of Wands, could be a Leo. Anytime I get this King of Wands, it makes me think of Leo because of the lion in the background. But it could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. But heavy Leo. Or this is someone who is stepping into that fire energy where, you know, maybe they're getting ready, like I said, to take some sort of action. You see how this man has one wand in his hand, right? Which is reminding me of the Ace of Wands. New beginnings. Someone's fire being relighted here. Maybe when the fire maybe went out for a little while. But yeah, you got death and the rebirth at the bottom of the deck with the Fool card. And the Justice is like someone here is going to move forward and do what's best for them, I feel like. But who can Virgo trust? Coming out sideways, you have the Three of Cups. So again, you know, there may be some sort of delays or blockages in terms of reuniting with someone, all right? Or it could just say to me that things may move really slow. 10 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. But you do have the Sun card. Yeah, you have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So Virgos, like I said, it's heavy your energy out here. Or some of you may be dealing with another Virgo. Or with a King. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus. You have the Lovers. For some of you, you may have even been having dreams about this person with the High Priestess and the Lovers energy. Gemini. Let's go one more round. Thank you. Oh, but you have the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Six of Wands. Ooh. And the Strength card. What's the Seven of Swords? I feel like that's your energy, Virgos. Page of Cups. Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Swords? The Ace of Coins. Yeah, I feel like someone's afraid that someone's going to kind of get one over on them again, or lie to them again, or hurt them again. Nine of Cups, the World card, and the Empress. Some of you may do something online, or somebody may watch you online here. But I do feel like someone is seeing you as their wish fulfillment. You got the Strength card with the Six of Wands, which tells me that if you do have a platform or whatever, right? This could be somebody in your community. They could live in your building, right? You could work in the same place as them. I see something about a school. But this is someone who sees how confident you are, right? They see that you're not underestimating yourself. They see that you have that kind of fire and passion in you here. They see that there's something about your confidence, your self-esteem. Now, you don't have to have a platform. This could just be someone who sees how, you know, people love you, whether it's people in your family. You could be the life and soul of the party. I notice that these spotlights are shining down on this woman. And you see, like, the King of Wands, right, has that Ace of Wands. See how she has one next to her as well? All right, Spirit. What would this person say to Virgo? What would they say to Virgo? It says, I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. It says karmic partner interference. It says, do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm going to listen to my intuition. I know you are the one. Yeah, we see that here. Yeah, I don't know. Someone's really in their head about something. So, show me more. It says, truth is, I'm in love with you. Yeah, it feels like a lot of stopping and starting. Or so it says, it was easier to lie to you than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. Bottom of the deck, we have twin flames. I love your swag. It says you are the whole package. And then you also have, I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. It says I'm willing to put in the time, effort now because I don't want to lose you. Yeah, this person is going for a lot. I feel like, okay, anyway. It says, I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. So what does the energy... What does the energy look like going forward, Spirit? What is the energy in love? Yeah, coming out sideways, it says ego. It says, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. You have self-love. It says, I'm still trying to heal. It says conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. In the reverse. In the upright, or they both came out in the reverse. So in the upright, it says understanding. It says, I see your side of the story. But it came out reverse. Maybe that was when they were in their ego. And then also coming out in the reverse, it says in the upright, mend. It says, I want to fix our connection. But, oh, Virgos, I don't know. Maybe this is someone where you're not interested in. With the mend coming in the reverse. And it's sitting on top of self-love. I'm still trying to heal. Unless this is someone... Okay. What is conversation? You got new chapter on the bottom of the deck and holding back. And overwhelmed. Yeah, whoever this is, that they really want a new beginning here with you. You have daydreaming. I'm always longing for you. What's conversation? And then you have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Bottom of the deck, you have forgiveness. But whoever this was, right, for some of you, right, I don't know if this is about the new energy that I was picking up, but again, take it how it resonates for you. I feel like for some of you, it may be all the same person. But with this energy of forgiveness, unworthy and unappreciated, it's like this person treated you some type of way because they thought that you was better than them. It's giving some weird energy, right? Where it's almost like, okay, you know, if I put some sort of a dent in Virgo's confidence or something like that, they will always kind of like run after me or chase me, or I almost want to say worship me. Whoever this is, the tables surely have turned. Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. Yeah, because you've detached for some of you. Okay, Virgos. So that is what I've picked up in love here today, okay? If anything has resonated with you, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, Virgos, stay safe. Love and light, guys.